Breathe. It's actually fucking working now. Oh my god. Technology is an absolute cunt. Raw and unfiltered. So, yeah, technology. It's an absolute bar steward. And good evening, everyone. Thank you for those who are waiting. Talking to shit, brother. No, it's so sad saying so. It's my mum, actually. Um, but yeah, watch how Peter goes into a 10-minute coma without realizing he was muted. Oh no, it was muted on purpose because privacy for family. But yeah, I was just a bit bored. Just a bit bored. So thought I'd throw up a live stream. And in fact, 1 second, because how do I. Let me copy the link. I'll just put it in our Facebook group. If anybody wants to come, they can come. They don't have to. I don't know how long I'll be on, to be honest. Just wanted to have a few beers. Today has been the most boring day. Oh, mate, tell me about it. Uh, so I started work again today. And even though where I work we're like 1,000 emails behind, I was put on the phones. Absolutely random. I mean, it's good because it's good for business, really, isn't it? But just lighting a candle. I can't hold a candle to you though. But put it there. Got a nice little sort of impromptu display. But yeah, I've picked out 3 beers, but I don't think I'll be drinking all of them. I was actually, when this was pissing me off trying to get connected, I was like, I might just sack it off, go to bed because sleep's really good to fight boredom, and I've been pretty fucking bored this evening after a really long, pointless day, and didn't feel rough though, which is good because I went out with the legend that is Adam from Mersey Beers, who kindly gifted me a bottle of Joseph, I've got a bit of acid reflux. Joseph Holt and Manchester Brown Ale. Get in there, idiots. Went to some really good pubs and bars in Wigan yesterday for a bit of a day sesh. And the great thing about day drinking is, I mean, I don't get much sleep because I'm waking up pretty much on the hour, every hour, feeling a little bit rough. But it's not like, because when I'm hungover and I wake up, usually can't go back to sleep. But because the drinking was spaced out through the day, and I sort of had my hangover while I was sleeping, which was a blessing in disguise. So I didn't feel rough this morning. Excuse me. I wasn't solid though. I will say that. Which I've not been. We won't go into toilet habits because that's not why you guys decided to come. And so I'm just a bit bored, a bit of a loose end, to be honest. Evening, my lad. Good evening, my lad. And so how's things, mate? Do you know what? Not going too bad actually. Yesterday was, a really good for the soul. I think I needed that. Christmas has been, considering stuff that I've moaned about and whined about all year, and I was really dreading it. I think I said this in me because I did a bit of a live stream the other day, but I was like really dreading it, to be honest. But you know, it wasn't bad. We distracted ourselves with good company, food, and I had alcohol, which it always helps. Terrible things for me publicly, but not that. I don't use alcohol as a crutch because why would you? Because I get it. Some people do it. But my sort of like logic is if I'm like in a shitty mood, the last thing I want to do is drink because you'll wake up still in a shitty mood and you'll be hungover. So you'll wake up in a worse mood than. Is this camera angle too high? I don't know. It's sort of like casting couch, but I'm a dirty slut sat on the floor. I'm gonna have my mouth absolutely pummeled. What the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, it's I'm not doing too bad. I hope you're doing well as well. I know we've talked a little bit outside of YouTube, and you know what I'm talking about, obviously. So I won't divulge any further. But I hope you're doing okay. I know you hit roadblocks, and God knows I've hit quite a few roadblocks and annoyed people and destroyed friendships this year, which is always good. But I'm doing all right there, my lad. And New Year's is going to be a bit of a write-off. Not doing anything. I'm in work on New Year's Day. I volunteered because I knew I wasn't doing anything on New Year's Eve, so might as well. But yeah, or am I working? I'm sure they changed it around. I can't remember. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you didn't join me to hear me bitch and moan about trivial things. But yeah, using my tripod that my younger brother got me for Christmas, so handy. I'm not going to admit that both Adam and Rob were correct, but I kind of like it. And yeah, I could probably do a few like out and abouts and stuff now with the camera. But then again, it's like it's all right when you've got when you're out in public and you've got your camera like resting on like cutlery thing on a table. But when you've got like the tripod out, you're gonna attract attention, aren't you? And but yeah, if I do any sort of like meetups in the next few weeks or months or year, really, can take me tripod out. I mean, I'd kind of talked about it on the live stream the other night about taking the tripod with us around Wigan, but again, it's Wigan. And closed minds abound in Wigan. So, you know, Wigan doesn't half attract knobheads. I'm not saying everyone from Wigan's a knobhead, because you know I've got family from Wigan, and but yeah, people don't half flock to Wigan, like utter gobshites, utter gobshites. Gobshites flock to anywhere really. But yeah, it was a wonderful day, and I didn't want to have those sorts of distractions. Just wanted to have a good day of drinking, catching up, talking, shooting the shit with my good friend Adam, and very much looking forward to the next outing. It's probably going to be the Liverpool meetup in February, but yeah, I'll probably take the tripod then when there's a group of people. I don't really care if I'm out and about, because I used to do all the vlogs and stuff, didn't I? So I'm doing like live streams while I was out and shooting reviews and things. But yeah, when you've got a tripod right on your table, it is what it is. Although in this day and age, you know, everyone's fucking making videos. Everyone's got like a presence on social media. Don't think many people like vlog as much nowadays. I don't know what sort of stuff is going on with YouTube, like trends wise. A lot more people are doing stuff on like TikTok, aren't they? Really. I mean, I know I'm, you know, not exactly in the best place, but fucking hell, it's going to take me a lot to devolve into using TikTok. But anyway, shall we open a beer? Now, I've got one straight out the fridge. This was one that my brother got me from Dead Crafty. He got me a 6-pack of beers, hand selected by the staff at Dead Crafty. And this is from a brewery who I've never heard before. Salama. God, don't get people started. That's not how you pronounce it. Salama Brewing Company, out of, where are they from? Finland. Okay. And this is Derezd. That's a song from the Tron remake, isn't it? Derezd Wonderland West Coast IPA. Brewed with glorious paranormal creatures in an alternative universe. Monstrous West Coast IPA, hopped with Arthanum, I don't know, Centennial Chinook, artwork by Vil Sarnkioski, I don't know, but yeah, 7% ABV, West Coast IPA. I do like that artwork actually. I thought it was Shindigger when I first saw it, but I digress. So I've got a few comments that I need to read. Let's see. Evening, my lads, says Craig. Already addressed that. Evening, de lads. I'm a few days. What? I can't read. I'm 2 days into not washing and eating giant Ritter Sport. Oh, love Christmas. Yeah, I know I completely butchered that comment, James. Do apologise. That's one thing I need to get sorted. I need to get a new prescription, and I need to get new glasses. I'm thinking of going for Michael Caine in Chris File, sort of like thick rims. We'll see. Yeah, things have gotten awfully worse, to be fair, mate. But try my best to get through it. That's all you can do. One thing that always helps me, although I'm terrible at following my own advice, as people who know me will know, is I've got to keep my mind occupied. That helps. That goes a long way. It really, really does. Learned that from Tyson Fury. Although there's a part of me that probably should get counselling or something like that, or talk to someone, but it's like I don't want to have to depend on that. And God, medication. You've got more negative side effects than what it's supposed to, help you with. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not at that point yet. But yeah, mate, it's you'll have your tough days, you'll have your tough moments, even on a good day, and it'll just plunge you into the depth of despair. But you know, if I haven't deactivated my Instagram, you know, I'm only a message away. Good evening, Dillard. Still rough like a badger's arse. A small badger, but a badger nonetheless. Fremont IPA in Wigan. I'm still shocked. Yeah, that was. I think that was a high point for Adam, wasn't it? Why did I talk to you, referring to you as third person? I don't know, but yeah, it's a good selection of stuff in Wigan. The places that are open. But yeah, looking forward to another one, another venture to Wigan actually. And yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. Wigan, it's a 20-minute bus ride for me, so I could just come back. Well, working from home, off the next day, just go into Wigan, have a few drinks, come back. It was an easy trip. Managed to get the last bus home, which I was very happy about. And yeah, but yeah, I didn't really feel too bad today. Like I said, I always seem to, when I'm drinking like that during the day, I sort of like sleep through the hangover, but I feel god awful in the evening and don't get much sleep. But yeah, I think I've been quite lucky with hangovers. Touch wood. But yeah, it was a great evening. Well said, mate. Cheers. Cheers to you too, sir. Because I know you've been through and are going through some awful stuff. But yeah, I'd always like to think I'm one of those people who's just there for people, even though I'm terrible at replying to messages and stuff. But it is what it is, isn't it? But just got to try and keep yourself not pouring beers like that. It's quite a carbonated little beast. Yeah, a little bit of haze. It's got a nice sort of like ambery orange hue to it. Nice, well, head dissipating quite quickly actually. Nice 2-finger bubbly head. Daz white. So let's see what we get on the nose. It's got like a very sort of modest aroma to it. Not much going on, to be fair. There's like a slight sort of like citrusy element to it, almost like star fruits or opal fruits. That sort of like classic, like Haribo sort of sweetness. Nice, slightly spiced malt carrots coming through. Yeah, smells interesting. So let's see how this West Coast IPA is. Cheers, folks. It's one of those meh West Coast IPAs. There's sort of like a bitterness straight away. It's got sort of like soapy, like dishwater. Not that I've drank soapy dishwater, not on purpose anyway. It's got like sort of like that dusty hop flavour that you sometimes get with West Coast styles. Bitterness is really nice throughout. That's what I will say. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It's a tasty IPA, but I don't know. I think West Coast IPAs are they're hard to get right, and they've not done a bad job. Medium mouthfeel. It's got a little bit more carbonation than you would expect. But yeah, you don't often get a really good West Coast IPA anymore. Hoping that the brown ale made it home intact. I might crack this open in a bit. But yeah, thank you for treating me to a bottle of that, Adam. I enjoyed that last pub that we went to, even though you twatted me at pool. I've never really been that good at pool, but I enjoy playing. It's like darts. I'm not good at darts, but I like playing darts. It'll do. Doesn't hide the ABV, which I do find with West Coast IPAs. I think we've become so used to like the East Coast style where it's quadruple IPA tastes like a weak double IPA in terms of like its alcohol by volume flavor. But yeah, let's see. When was this can done? Doesn't really say, to be honest. There's actually no dating at all on this can. But yeah, a new brewery on me, a new one on me. But yeah, keep cold, drink Salama fresh. Here we go. It's actually written on the label. 7th of October, 2021. So it's got a little bit of freshness to it. And the twatted and the pool cue. I wasn't keen. I think it was a poor example of a Holt's pub. I don't know. I kind of like the slight rundown aspect to it. I would say it was the perfect pub to go to at the time that we went. And I'm actually really glad you got home quite quick, to be honest. Yes, as I was walking back, had a bit more time than I anticipated. I thought I'd be walking for ages because my sense of direction's terrible. But yeah, treat myself to a nice doner kebab and chips with the most pungent garlic mayo I've ever had in my life. To the point where I'm like, that's gonna fuck me up more than the alcohol I've drank, because I love garlic, but if I have too much of it, and if it's a potent garlic, doesn't half upset my stomach. So I think that kind of maybe, well, mind you, it's a greasy kebab anyway, so I don't think that really helped with my trying to get to sleep when I got back. But yeah, the reason why I've got my scarf on, by the way, is I got stressed out, went outside for a couple of cigarettes, and I'm actually quite comfy. So this one is, plus I look cute as fuck. So cheers, brother. And John Holtz in Manchester was okay. That's from Paul from PA Brew News. Paul, I think this is a beer for you. Yeah, I was gonna shoot a review of this, but I don't know. I'm not getting bored of doing YouTube because I love doing this. This side of YouTube, you can just do it on the fly. You don't have to worry about video files getting corrupted, videos being stuck in processing for ages. But I don't know. I'm sort of I've not lost the the thrill of doing beer reviews, but I think I'm really gonna sort of like tone down my output when it comes to beer reviews and just enjoy drinking good beer without the pressure. Well, there's no pressure. It's fucking uploading a beer review, isn't it? But you know what I mean. I mean, it's just like I think I am definitely gonna stick this year to, as I have been for the past week or so, just uploading a beer review every other day. Libido Mania, I feel like I should kickstart that again. So you'll probably see a little bit more, hopefully, like diverse content. Like expressive dance, poetry recitling, top 5 lists, and that sort of stuff. Now, yeah, it is what it is. But I won't stop, obviously. But I'd much prefer this sort of stuff because it's just a bit more fun and it's a little bit more interactive. So I'll probably keep with this stuff. This is a good angle for me. Really, really is. I like this. You're not like looking up at me. So this is the the other side of a blowjob angle. So that's a weird thing to walk in on. The more I'm drinking this one, I'm just a little bit bored of it. It's not bad, but I'm at that point now. I'm scratching my stomach. Don't worry. Well, it's not so. It's like underneath my stomach because I've developed quite a massive overhang. So's mate, my girlfriend called me. Oh, why? You know what are you doing watching this? Oh, thanks. Let's see. She's been non-stop calling me today, seeing if I'm okay. See, that's good. Glad to hear that. I think that's what you need as well. Although I'm one of those people, if I'm not good at like people giving me sort of like attention, like, oh, you okay? Oh, and then, yeah, like wrapping me up in cotton wool. Now she's at our house. Should have stayed. Don't invite her around. Yeah, I'm gonna halt on that one and move on to this sort of halt. But I've never seen this actually out and about. Although, you know, you do get a few Joseph Hoppiers regularly. But I think when Adam saw that in the fridge in the pub that we went to, he got himself one, and then he kindly picked me up a bottle as well. And I'm very happy that this made its way home to my home, my castle. Me casa. I can't remember. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. Fuck knows how long Craig has been stuck in the basement with his big hair.
Yeah.
How you doing, Craig?
All right. My winter attire. No hat.
Perfect weather for it.
That's it. Well, it's going to get mild, so I might have to get it cut in the new year. So, and then it'll go cold.
Yeah, exactly. You can't win.
No.
I don't know. I hope you weren't waiting long in the basement.
No, about a minute.
About
a minute. I forgot to take a photo of Beeramon, so I kind of went and come back. But I can still hear you, which is odd. So I don't know how that works on a phone. Whatever.
Yeah, I've noticed that if I like go off Safari and do something else, the stream carries on. Like I can still hear the live stream going on in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. Got.
So what are you drinking?
Pencil porter from Beak.
Oh, nice.
6%.
How is it?
It's all right. It reminds me of a black IPA a little bit. A lot of them kind of qualities. It's quite a hoppy porter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not had anything from Beak for a long time. I might do an order, but they're a bit pricey. Order direct.
Yeah. I got them from down the road. There's a bottle shop down the road called No Boring Beer. So I got like 11 beers in just before Christmas. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to make a beer hole.
I might have to mute my mic in a minute.
No need to worry.
Usual.
Well, you saw the stream started, so it's all good.
Yeah.
And good evening, Brett. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice Christmas. I don't think I've spoken to you since before Christmas. Hope you, Chelsea, and everyone else had a good Christmas.
Yeah, I've just been doing little live reviews of stuff. So some of the stuff I've got one dark beer left after this. I'll probably have it another day from Polly's Brew.
Oh, that looks good. Just from the label alone.
Yeah, it's you don't see many too dark beers from them, so it's a bit like Beak. You don't see many too, but so I thought I'll get a dark beer from each brewery and just see how they go. I've got a West Coast from Beak as well. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, the more I'm drinking this West Coast from Salama, it's not bad, but it's just really fucking boring. And that annoys me more than drinking a bad beer, a dull beer.
Mm-hmm.
But moved on to some nice traditional Joseph Holt.
Oh.
3.8% brown ale.
Yeah.
And it's got the body of a 3.8% brown ale, but really nice flavour.
That's the main thing. I like brown ales, but there seems to be a different kind of brown ales within the style, if that makes sense. I like the real sweet kind of ones.
Yeah. That's more like along the lines of like an American brown ale, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of sweet, but sort of fudgy, doughy type ones. I like them.
Yeah. I think I would swing more that way.
Yeah, but it's just trying to hit one that you really like. I've had a few, not many, but I've had a few that I'm like, oh, that's pretty boring. Boring brown beer.
Yeah, boring brown beer. It's like boring beige beer, imagine that. Let's see if I can actually read that comment. I can't read that. My eyes are terrible. They're all good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Brett. Glad to hear you had a nice little Christmas.
Good. Yeah, I'm going back home on Sunday, so that's all right.
Got anything planned for New Year's Eve?
Nah. Not that fast.
No,
just gonna be
here.
Just gonna be here, and my sister-in-law will be working because she works in a restaurant in Chelsea, just up the road in Chelsea, across the bridge. So yeah. Yeah, it's just me, mother-in-law. That's it. I'm not fussed about New Year. I've never been bothered by it anyway. So
same here. I
too
just
many.
Can't be arsed.
You go out and it's just full of idiots. Not everyone, but a lot. And it's like I can't be doing that. It's just another day. It's just another day. The next day. You don't feel it. You don't feel it. Oh, it feels like a new year. It's just another morning or whatever. It's another midnight.
I don't ever had that feeling. Even like as a kid and when I was less of a fucking miserable get, but I don't know, it's just oh wow, the number of the years changed. So I'll probably be sat indie lads, just having a couple of beers. Have a whiskey in honour of a family member. So yeah, that's pretty much my New Year's sorted. Let's see. Oh, I jinxed it. Girlfriend is coming over. Now, take care, fellas, and cheers. Oh well. To be honest, mate, I think it's going to be a lot more exciting than this live stream. But fair play. Is there anybody else doing anything for New Year's Eve? I'll very awkwardly read your comments out. I could kind of do something, but I don't really want to. I just find it, like Craig said, it's just another evening then when it strikes 12, oh wow, it's 2022. Another year of disappointment. And I'm joking. I do really need to stop being a miserable old get though. I'm like 32 and I'm acting like a fucking divorced or widowed 50-year-old. But yeah. Oh, it's got really nice flavours, this. And even the sort of like light mouthfeel works really well. There's a little bit of sweetness on the back, which is nice. What does it say? A blend of roasted malt with a hint of molasses gives this ale a smooth, burnt flavour. For the true heart of Manchester, this is the taste of a welcome home for all who have travelled outside our borders. Well, I've not done much travelling, although, mind you, I think I've done a good amount of travelling this year. Been to some good places. Then we've got this year kicking things off with a meet up in Liverpool with some of the lads, which will be nice. Because last time we were in Liverpool, really enjoyed that, even though I fell asleep in Brewdog. But it happens to the best of us. But yeah, and I was planning on the week after that. Lovely. I was planning on like the week after that having a cheeky little trip up to London, but work just have not got back to me about days off. So by the time
up to London.
Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't do London right last time. I ended London on bad terms. So I was thinking like just nice to get away for like a weekend, because it's on the same weekend that I've got a day off anyway. We rotated like Saturday off. But just like by the time I get an answer, I mean, train prices are everywhere anyway, even now. So it'd be like proper expensive last minute. And I don't want to book stuff now just in case I don't get the holidays.
You just have to let me know, and I'll try and coincide it with a visit.
Yeah, definitely. It'll probably be, because I think Liverpool is the first weekend in February.
Yeah.
So it would be around the 11th, because it coincides with my birthday as well. So that's the main, because I wanted to go somewhere for my birthday. But there's like a few places that I want to go to that aren't necessarily beer related. So that's what it was going to mainly be. But they just end up being drinking. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
Plenty like decent galleries and stuff. It's always worth a look. I've done a few. They're free as well. So yeah, depends what depends what you want to do. Lots to do.
Yeah, because I've always wanted to visit the Barbican, just because I love the building itself. Because I love that sort of like brutalist architecture. So there's plenty of places that you can just visit for that sort of stuff. And then there's like galleries and exhibitions and stuff like that.
Yeah, it depends what you really want to do. I mean, a couple of days in London is nothing. I mean, visiting galleries, that could take half your day or maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Just for one thing. So it can take a day in itself almost.
Yeah, and I'd probably sort of see what like drinking and food options are in those areas that I go to, as opposed to like planning it round specific places to drink. But we'll see. It won't be well thought out. It'll just be, I'm in London.
Yeah.
Because I really liked just travelling around London when we were all together.
It's all right. We had a bit more time then. But yeah, I mean, there's loads of London I've not been to that I want to, like more drinking than anything else. But
yeah,
touristy type places, I'm not really that fussed. So I don't know. It's a good time though. It'd be less busy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd even like to go to like the BFI South Bank as well. See what was on. Just like more like a cultural trip than a sort of like a beer trip. But obviously, beer would play a big part in. Plus, there's loads like hipstery sort of food places that I've been wanting to check out. So I do need to genuinely sort of like spend a day or a few hours just planning stuff out before booking anything.
There's a couple of dessert places I want to go to. Is it Whipped London? I want to go there. It's not a bondage place in Soho, by the way. They do like they do like, you know. So yeah, they've got a new place in Brixton, funnily enough. So I can coincide that with beery trip. But yeah, got some really like fucking lovely cheesecakes and stuff, like proper. Yeah. They don't just do desserts. That's it. It's like, yeah, about 3 of them.
Sounds good. Plus, there's like I want to see what sort of like donut places there are, and any sort of like good pizza places.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're always going to find something, really, but
I would imagine with pizza places, it depends how much you want to spend. You can have the real fancy ones that you don't get, like in supermarkets. More proper
like
Italian
proper
people,
wood fired, like sourdough.
Yeah, but just some of the toppings and stuff you don't often see, like truffle oil and all this sort of stuff. You know, that obviously that pushes the price. You know, but yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I planned on just travelling somewhere on my birthday. I mean, before all of this stuff kicked off, I'd always like loved the idea of like just having a cheeky little long weekend in like France or Italy somewhere. But European travel is just not even worth contemplating for this next year or so.
Well, you're going to need a visa by the end of next year to go to Europe. So,
yeah.
Like it's going to be like it's only like €7, but you're going to need a travel visa for EU Schengen whatever. You know that thing. I can't pronounce it.
I know what you're talking about. I won't even attempt to try and say it.
It's the zone. It's like the zone where it's open borders. Schengen something, whatever. Google it. If there's anyone watching, and you'll find out. But yeah. So yeah, whatever.
But then I was like thinking I could, because I missed out on Bristol, so Bristol could be a good shout. Because I missed out on Nottingham, although I think Nottingham would be better if a few more people.
Nottingham's great. Nottingham's good.
Me and Adam were talking about just having a cheeky little trip up to Nottingham, down to Nottingham.
Yeah.
Or is it all?
No, Nottingham. I went the long way because stupid train app thing, rail train line. I typed in King's Cross to Nottingham. Like, you come up, okay, you go King's Cross to Grantham, and then Grantham to Nottingham. I thought, okay, it's a bit of a pain changing, but whatever. And then I get back, and on the other side of the road, on the Pancras board, it's got Nottingham. And it's like an hour and 25 minutes, hour and a half, if you like. Direct train to Nottingham. And I'm like, why didn't the train line app tell me that,
Yeah.
Like, it's another 45 minutes I put on my bloody journey. It's like, it's much easier than I realised. So next time it's like an hour and a half. It's easy. No changing.
It's always the way, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit like that. I mean, I could go to Weymouth. Take a pilgrimage to the famous bench.
Oh, down in Swanage.
Yeah, Swanage, yeah.
Down in the Swanage. Yeah.
Play a bit of pool.
I've been to Swanage quite a while ago, but and all that area, Torquay, the other side, Sandbanks. That's a bit more further down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a bit of that area anyway. It's nice. Portland's nice. Chisel Cove. Yeah, Weymouth. It's nice.
I just feel like
a lot of people say it's a shit up. I like Weymouth. I think it's all right.
Yeah, I just like the idea of just picking a place and just travelling there. I don't know, it's just something. I think because when I was in Germany, a lot of the time I spent on my own. So I was just like exploring the city on my own. There was just this sort of, I like the fact that there was no one there who I knew. So I could just do my own.
And I'm also, I see I like company as well. So that's the trouble. It's so I'd like to do Norwich as well. Aha! I've been watching his clip, or there's a fan channel on Instagram. I've been watching them lately.
Oh yeah, I've followed a couple of like Alan Partridge clip channels.
He put stuff that orange in his mouth earlier on.
Oh yes, I saw that one.
It's just ridiculous.
It's just the fact that he just takes the whole thing, looks at it, and then just
the whole thing, and then he's like,
like choking on it. Oh, it's going down a treat, that.
I've nearly finished mine.
So did you do live reviews today, Craig?
I've pre-recorded a live. I just put it on,
and then you just like do what Raggy does sometimes. Then just
today because I knew you was live, so I didn't want to. So I done it live, but unlisted, and I can just
I think I
do
can.
It later.
I've got the option to do like live streams like that through YouTube itself, even though I don't fit the criteria at all.
I don't know either, to be honest. I think you're okay. I don't know. You have to check.
They sort of like changed it, didn't they? They made it a bit easier.
It was 1,000. I think it was 1,000 subs, and then you could go live on your channel. But I think they changed it in the last.
Yeah, I think they've gone down to 500. But
I've done a few better changes.
Live streams like that.
Yeah.
I'm so used to doing it the StreamYard way.
Yeah, I mean, after a few years of terrible decisions, they're actually starting to reverse some of them. apparently now you can go on the free dots. You can go to that channel, people in the chat now, where they took it away.
Oh yeah.
I think apparently I've never checked, but apparently they brought it back. So that's two good decisions they reversed. They just need to do another 50, and they'll be back to what they were.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, YouTube is nowhere near as sort of like creator friendly that it used to be.
Well, the monetization thing destroyed a lot of channels.
It did, definitely.
That didn't do it for money. They just done it for. They were going to make pence.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's all
for whatever reason, changed it.
The hobby side of things out of it, and it's just this like incentives like big content creating to be viral, and it's just like no, it's a community.
Yeah. I mean, they've already clamped down on a lot of kind of things on YouTube recently. Which I don't know if I agree with or not.
Yeah. Some of the content that you see, like
I wish they'd clamped down on these Russian bots. That's something they should do, but they leave it.
Yeah, they just don't seem to do anything about that. It's just.
That's fine, but you can't say that. We'll take your video. Or you can't play music. We'll take it down. It's like, well, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter. I'm not making any money out of it. So what's the deal?
Well, that's it.
Doesn't make. I don't know.
But I think
just
one of the worst things that YouTube ever did was taking video responses away, where you could actually, from what I remember, you could click on underneath someone's video where it says video response. So you'd do a video response, you'd upload it, and then underneath that person's video, whoever chose to do a video response, you've just instantly view them. But that's when a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's a really viral video. I'll put my video that's got nothing to do with that. That's not really a response. Just so on the off chance someone might just click on that video and watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of work because I've got a Facebook group. It's pretty hard work. There's lots of unrelated stuff people post within the topic, specific topic of the group. And there's loads. It's one of the rules I've made up. It has to be. Don't sell stuff. I don't want you coming in selling stuff within the topic, and stuff like that. I don't mind blogs with the in there. It's fine.
Yeah,
but it was completely unrelated stuff. So I just have to turn on post approval for people within the group and stuff like that. It just got to the point where I just anyone who posts stuff now, you just got to throw them out.
Exactly, or else they're just gonna completely overtake the group.
Exactly. Yeah, there's 11,000 people in the group now, so
hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah, there's 11,000 people in the group now, so it gets a bit hectic. But
how many members have you got now then?
Yeah, just over 11,000. So, but it's more of a summer group. It's more of a summer group because it's like a Wild Butterflies of the UK. And of course, during lockdowns and stuff, the last 2 years, it went from about 2,000 members, 2,500 to 10,000. Right, it went nuts because people were out exercising and stuff, just taking photos, and it just went crazy. So there's another one. Look, see, Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jessica Backer.
Whatever. Could that be another Russian bot? Or I can't even decipher what that says. But thank you anyway. It's always good to get the female viewership up.
It's just you expect one of them robotic voices you get on some of these videos. It's one of them, and it's just like an AI thing or something.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
Instagram is just full of shit videos like that. And exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah.
That's like all from TikTok, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Not bad. That is spam. Remove them. See, it's a lot of effort.
What is it? Who said that?
Vanessa.
Oh, there's loads. Every video, every single video, every live feed, every video you post, there's one of them.
Yeah.
You know, I've never had them on live stream before. It's only recently, about the last month.
No. I'll time them out just to see what happens.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort, though, isn't it? Like blocking.
I mean, I've tried to follow them just to see what they are, whether they've got an actual channel.
Yeah.
You go to the name and try, what is it? Is it just no content, blank channels, or what? I don't know what it is. So,
yeah, it's a fun place sometimes. YouTube.
It's obviously. I mean, it's probably Russian, maybe Chinese. Don't know. It's probably Russian though. It just seems to have gone crazy. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I do genuinely think like companies set up these bots to push their own products sometimes. But obviously a lot of it is like you click on a link, you've got a virus.
I don't look at adverts. So if there's something I want, I'll look it up myself and go on the website myself. Rather than click through an advert.
They started coming into live shows recently. Okay.
Yeah. About the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've noticed it.
I need to get some
even
rated.
they need to sort their servers out or do something. They must be aware of it, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But if it's not affecting the monetary side of the website, then you've probably just got no interest in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know for why. It's odd. And it's every it's pretty much every single live stream I've watched as well. It's got them in. Ones I've hosted, they've got them. Every single review gets them in the comments, and it's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Get about like 10 weeks.
I'd much rather have a troll come into the chat, so I can have at least a little bit of fun with them.
Well, it's real, isn't it?
Because I know that a Sparta person's been commenting on stuff recently. It is what it is.
I've got a belch and it's not wanting to move.
I'm currently on this.
Just there.
10-4 New England IPA.
Is that a Lidl thing?
Yeah, I think me and Mum got like one of those fake Christmas crack things where there's like 3 cans. So it's just good live stream sort of throwaway beer.
Yeah, I've never really bothered with them, but I know they got a lager or something else. I can't remember. I know they got a lager.
Yeah, there was in the pack that I got. There was a lager, that, and then a fucking brute IPA.
Ugh, yeah.
So that's still downstairs.
That's putting off. I've got a brute IPA from 2.5 years ago. Still at home. 2.5 year brute IPA at home.
Oof. It's just I don't know why breweries continue to brew it, because no one really likes them. Even Jagman. Not doing too bad.
Hey, dude.
Doing well, my friend.
Not bad, mate.
Not bad for Wednesday.
Let's go check something out.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to go. I'll probably end this after I drank this. I was just really bored tonight.
Yeah, I'm just going to drink this. I just fancy one.
Yeah. I might do a live stream on New Year's Eve. I don't know yet.
That's competition from Seaside Mark, so.
I might see if I can join his live stream. That'll be my goal. To try and join a live.
You get plenty of trolls. Plenty of trolls if you do that. You
oh god,
get loads of trolls.
Maybe invite him onto the channel.
It would be up, yeah.
I was
say to him, you can come on, but don't tell anyone you're coming. Oh yeah.
Christmas card, put a fire in there. Have a good one, D-lads. I have had a few days off the beers. Back to work today, tomorrow. Oof. I don't think I've really stopped since Christmas. I think I've probably had 1 or 2 days where I've not touched a beer.
Yep. I didn't have anything on Monday. I had a beer yesterday. Like a beer and a beer now. That's it. I've been sort of.
Yeah. I've done that a lot, just like one beer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to drink my beers before I go home Sunday. I've got another 6 left. It's going to do me fine. So, got another day.
That reminds me, I do need to stock up on beer because I'm almost dry.
I've got plenty at home. A lot of them are out of date though, so that's the trouble.
Yeah, they're like just perfect. Just get them drank. Perfect like live stream stuff, isn't it?
Well, that's what I was doing before I came up. I was like, I had about 3 or 4 one night, and 2 or 3 another night, and I still got a lot. I don't want to review. I don't like reviewing out of date beer.
I think it's like unfair on the brewery, isn't it? I mean, some beers, like some of the darker beers, you're going to be fine. But
yeah, but
I'm not a fan of this IPA.
I'm not surprised. Is it supposed to be a West Coast?
That's supposed to be the West Coast. That's just become untouched. I don't feel the need to finish that. But and I think it's going to be the same with this East Coast. It's just I used to, even if the beer was shit, I'd always feel the need. I've spent money or been gifted that, need to drink it. But I'm like, if you're not enjoying it or you're not getting anything from it, just don't finish drinking it.
That's true. Yeah, I must admit, I've had a few IPAs and that lately. I've been quite nice. Some of the pales have been nice. but I can start to feel myself already, although I've only had about 4 or 5, I'm getting hopped out again. It's like,
yeah,
perhaps it's just I'm going off the style. Maybe I'm just going off them.
I go through phases like that.
Yeah, I've had it a lot. So it's like, Christ, what am I going to... I've actually been really appreciating cask a lot more. Like bitters.
Yeah, same here. I mean, if we'd have been having this conversation 1 or 2 years ago, I'd be like, I don't like cask. I don't like cask at all.
I know you don't. Yeah, yeah.
But yesterday, me and Adam had some proper good cask in Wigan.
Nice.
I didn't take like any photos there or like remember what I drank, but it was just some really good stuff. I had Crunch on cask.
Oh, right.
Which I wasn't a big fan of the can. I mean, I've had it twice. I've had 2 cans of it. But on cask, completely different beer.
I've never seen it on cask before.
I think it was. I think Adam might have left now, but I can't remember if it was on cask or if it was on K. I think it was on cask.
I've never seen cask. Crunch on cask. It's always been on draft. I get it on draft down the way quite a lot.
I'll have to ask Adam. Fucking shit myself.
If it's on cask, I'll be. Well, that's. I didn't know they'd done it on cask. So.
What else did we have that stood out? Had a really good porter from like Wigan Brew House. Like one of the most flavoursome porters that I've had in a long time. I'm getting proper into the Helles Lager now. Nice and crisp. Yeah, I do love a good Helles Lager.
Yeah. Since I got him onto the Braybrook, I think he's been drinking a lot of that since.
I might do an order with Braybrook actually, because I do need to do.
They're really good.
Beer orders.
You got Utopian as well. Yeah.
My God, that
Noble Pils
was gorgeous.
Noble Pils is good as well.
What Utopian did I have recently? It was like it was a dark Czech style beer, and like it was like in a 330 pound.
I've got
which I thought, it's beer 52, so it's obviously in 330, but they actually only sell it in 330. That was gorgeous. That was absolutely lovely. That
I've still got a can of that at home. Yeah, I've still got it at home. So.
That's really good. That is a beautiful little lager.
Yeah. No, I mean, before it was in the boxes, I heard it was really. Before it went to beer 52, I heard it was good. And then it turned up at the box. Like, oh, great! You know, it's what I wanted to try for ages. So, how you doing, Sam, mate?
Morning, Sam. Is it
morning
in Australia?
I like your new page as well. It's really good.
Sam on Instagram.
Yeah, he's just gone on in the last. Well, I noticed it yesterday, a couple of days ago. Oh, nice.
Nice. I'll have to give you a follow, Sam. There's quite a few people who have not followed yet on Instagram, but I deactivate my Instagram so often because I just get when people just start posting about the same sort of stuff. I'm just like, I can't be. I'm spending I'm just scrolling for way too long when I could be doing much more interesting stuff.
I scroll through, I see some highlights, and then I'm bored.
Yeah, but I was just getting to a point where I was like, just spending way too much time, not posting, just doing that on my phone, just like scroll.
Yeah. Most of my communication is people tagging me on competitions all the time, which is fine. But
Yeah.
I don't enter them anymore. I had this phase. I was just getting bored of like, I don't want the beer anyway. I don't want it. Even if I won,
Yeah.
that's why I don't enter. It's like I don't want the beer. I don't want it.
I do try and limit the amount of competitions that I join now, just because I'm like, I'm not going to win.
I've won a couple of good things. I've won some other 5 cans of Monkish once. That was good. From the States.
Nice.
It was open to Europe and ended up winning, but no one knew who he was because he done one prize for the States and one prize for
okay.
Like Europe, but no one in Europe knew who he was. There was only about 3 or 4 people entered from Europe. I just happened to see it. I thought, I'll enter that. I think I got second prize. So.
Oh, nicely done. Second prize for your Monkish cans. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, just
I think
saw
the first prize.
About. It's so processed when first starting out. There are now so many restrictions. Most social media that's just full of restrictions. Yeah. Although, one thing I like about doing live streams on Instagram is you don't have to worry about copyrighted music. So you can have just something nice playing in the background, just to give like a little bit of an atmosphere. But if you do it in here, it's just like shut down. Although King always does it, and
it
this
doesn't
channel
make sense.
still.
It don't make sense how some platforms you can play music and YouTube you can't. I don't get it.
I know, it's fucking strange. The bot's back. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Blocking someone. That feels good. Shame it's not a real person.
Yeah, I did see that.
The power that I have.
Noble. Is it because I said the word noble? Noble pills, and you get some fucking
how
noble.
do I get rid of that comment now? There we go. No, don't press it. Let's say anyway, back to work, lads. I'll probably catch the replay later. Yeah, it's only a short one tonight, Sam. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your work day.
Take care, mate.
Take care, bud. But yeah, I don't know.
Are you at work now, or are you back to work, or?
Yeah, working again. Back to work. See, I can't really do anything on New Year's Eve anyway because I volunteered to do a shift on New Year's Day just to get like an extra day's worth of holiday. Because I do find that.
So do you just get a straight one day? You don't get a day and a half holiday or 2 days holiday for working a bank holiday?
It would just be whatever hours I've worked, I'll get back as hours to use as holiday. So it's all right. It gives you a bit more options for this year for doing stuff because I ran out of holidays really quickly. So there was a lot of like really boring slow days on the run up to Christmas, which I could have just used holidays for. But yeah, it's one of the few things that keeps me occupied now. Work. Because I just get so annoyed just being sat around doing absolutely nothing. So it's like I might as well do work, get paid extra for it. So got some nice overtime in my wage this month, so I was happy with that. I thought I'd be in a much worse financial situation at this time than I am, but
worth getting paid to be bored though. If you're getting paid to be bored, that's all right.
Exactly. Plus, because if it's quiet as well when I'm doing overtime, I can still do bits and bats here and there. but it's like just getting paid to go about your business. So I'm happy to do like overtime every now and then.
Yeah.
Plus, it keeps my mind
I've drunk my beer, so
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna finish these 2 IPAs because they're just doing nothing for me. But I thought I'd get them drank live stream because I'm glad I didn't waste time doing videos of those 2. The amount of reviews I just end up deleting before even posting them because I'm like, what's the point in this video going up?
Yeah. No, I've got a few like that, but yeah.
But yeah, it is.
Right, I'm gonna clear off, mate. Anyway, so
yeah, I'm gonna end this now. Probably play a few games of FIFA and then head off to bed. But yeah, but thank you for anyone who's joined this. I know anybody who's watched the replay. I know it's not been the greatest live stream, but it's been good catching up Craig, which is always a plus point.
Well, thank you.
You're very well. That's what it's all about. I was saying this at the start of the stream. I'm not getting bored of YouTube, but I find doing this a lot more satisfying than uploading and recording reviews.
Yeah, I mean, I've been quite bored up here, sort of in between, before and after. Well, just after Boxing Day, it's been quiet last few days. So it's been nice to. That's what I've been doing, the live things, just like 5-10 minutes here, have a beer, have a 10 minutes there, have a slight chat, clear off. That's quite.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good way to kill a few minutes, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, just a bit of interaction. Catch a late movie.
Have a good one, Jackman. Hope you enjoy your film. I saw watch a film before bed. I don't know.
I tried to watch a film the other night. It was, was it Don't Look Up? It was fucking dreadful.
Oh, is that new one with Brad Pitt? Not Brad Pitt.
Yeah. No.
What's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
and Jennifer Lawrence, I think.
Yeah, it's a terrible film. It's got what you call it in it as well. God, Meryl Streep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was shocking. It started off all right, and then it just got a bit. This is just right, the vibe of the film just went downhill. Well, I watched half of it and I'm done.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch films these days, because I can't. It annoys me too much if it's shit like that, and it was my kind of. It was going to be my type of film, and it just turned out terrible. So I'm like, I'm done.
And it's like you don't get that time you've wasted back, do you?
They don't get back. It's like no.
Before you like say, well, this film's fucking shit.
Play one of my app games on my phone. I'd rather do that, or watch a bit of YouTube, or listen to music than that.
Exactly.
That's what I do. Or a bit of sport on, or something. I watch a bit of that. I'm happy with that. And that's about it. Films? Nah.
Yeah, I've sort of lost the patience with films again.
Oh, I have. I did years ago. Well, if there was my type of film that it came out last year, I've not seen it. I'll watch that, give it a go. I've actually been watching some documentaries lately on the Sky Go thing. They're actually quite good. Some of the documentaries. There's one out. I think it's out on Sunday. The man who tried to buy cricket. I think that comes out Sunday. So I like things like that. Because it's actual, real, factual. It actually happened.
Yeah.
And another good one is Escobar by Escobar. That's worth watching.
Oh, is that the one? Is it his son or his brother?
Yeah. It's his son.
His son, yeah. I need to watch that. I've seen a bit
Yeah.
of it. I've been really enjoying watching that Tottenham documentary series that came out a while ago.
Yeah, it's a bit dated, but yeah, because obviously that was under Mourinho. I watched that. So there is things I've watched on there that have actually been good. But you can pick and choose, can't you? So same
Exactly.
with films, I guess. But yeah, just
and I would definitely agree with that statement, Jagman.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's probably.
She's there.
Oh, she was terrible in that.
Lance. Oh, that sounds interesting. Is that about Lance
but
Armstrong?
I don't know. Another one I've started watching is I can't think what it is. It's on. No, there's another. There's a podcast type. Well, it's not. It's like a blog that Gary Neville does interviews. I can't remember what the name of the channel is.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's really, the one he does for like Sky Bet.
Really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That one he did with Roy Keane was fun.
Yeah, well, Roy Keane is just. I watched one. Michael Richards give him a lift down from up north to the Euros because they were working for different TV companies.
Yeah, Overlap.
That's worth a watch. I'll send you the link. Overlap, yeah, really good. I like that sort of shit. I mean, Roy Keane is just funny as.
Yeah, definitely. There's there's a funny part of the one he did with Roy Keane where he's they're talking about Roy Keane's Instagram page. Like Roy Keane's I don't have anything to do. It's my daughter who does it. And like Gary Neville's like, yeah, but you could use that platform to get yourself some more opportunities. And then like Roy Keane's like, what? So you mean I can be on Instagram and get more work? And he just goes, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's like, I've got 1.5 million followers. 1.5 million followers. I'm thinking of deleting it. I love it. It's just like, that's just hilarious. I just love it. He just doesn't care.
I love how he just doesn't give a flying fuck.
He don't care. Just he says it how he sees it. He says it what he thinks, and half the time he says something, you can't really disagree with him because he's right. He's actually right.
Yeah.
But no one else says what he says. You just don't care. So they'll show. I saw a thing on. I think it was on YouTube where Michael Richards was showing him that it was like from quite a few years ago. Roy Keane, a player in FIFA, and I think Roy Keane scored, and they done it. Roy Keane doing a dance, and then they showed him it. It's hilarious. Roy Keane doing a celebration. Yeah, there's lots of little things I sort of see because I've watched certain things. It's really good. Anyway.
Nice. We'll have to dedicate a stream talking about the wonders of Roy Keane. I think we'd get quite a lot of input on that one, actually. But
really damn good. Makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah. I love watching old clips of him as a pundit and also as a player. Just, I just watched him on the pitch. I just love it. I love that sort of football.
You don't get away with that stuff now.
No, I think the closest I've seen was the Man United game earlier this week. There was some proper Man United Newcastle. Was a proper good old school get into it. for the ball. I
Well,
think that's
shocking.
really missing in modern football.
Yeah, you're not allowed though, are you, these days?
It's like you so much as like go past someone too quick and you fall over and you get fucking carded, and it's like, why are you clutching your face for? You fell on your leg.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Anyway, folks, I'm going to end this stream here. Like I said, might do a stream on New Year's Eve. Might be a bit of a casual one because well, mind you, I'm working from home and I'm not. Work will be closed, so I'll just be emailed. So yeah, I can have a few drinks on New Year's Eve. But if it goes ahead, I'll set up an event. But if not, if I don't see you all before then, have a lovely New Year's Eve. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for Craig for jumping on. And
take care.
Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you all later.
Later.
That's good. 10 minutes.